There, my name is Courtney Price, and I will be critically evaluating the claim that the vegan diet decreases the risk of heart disease. Did you know that according to the CDC, heart disease is the leading cause of death in the USA? With that being said, how can we decrease the risk of heart disease, as it is obviously a problem in the USA? Well, first we can look at the diet individual. One diet that has been proven to decrease the risk of heart disease is the vegan diet. It's a type of vegetarian diet, but it's not the same as the vegetarian diet. A vegetarian, they are going to cut out just the meat products of an animal. Unlike that, the vegan diet is going to take out all animal products such as meats, poultry, fish, seafood, eggs, and dairy. Vegans are going to eat fruits and vegetables, grains and legumes, nuts and seeds, and plant-based dairy alternatives. What is the importance of consuming plants? Plants are low in saturated fats. They contain heart-healthy fats. They're a great source of fiber, vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, and phytochemicals. More specifically, they're high in beta-carotene, vitamin C and vitamin K, folic acid, magnesium, and potassium. They also offer protection against diseases because it improves immune function. So, what are the pros of a vegan diet? Vegan and vegetarian diets are considered to improve health and decrease the risk of cardiovascular disease. One study published in the Journal of the American Heart Association found that eating a plant centered diet in young adulthood lowered the risk in middle age for heart attack, stroke, heart failure, and several other cardiovascular conditions. The vegan diet also improves weight control, insulin sensitivity, and lowers the risk of diabetes compared with usual diets. So, in order to understand cardiovascular disease, we need to know the risk factors. A few of the risk factors here are located in the picture. These are going to be things that will decrease your chance of getting cardiovascular disease, such as having a healthy diet, having a healthy amount of sleep, not smoking, managing your blood sugar, controlling your cholesterol, managing blood pressure, managing weight, and having a good amount of physical activity each day. According to UC Irvine's study, following a vegan diet was associated with significantly lowering blood pressure, LDL cholesterol, body mass index, and inflammatory markers, which are all key risk factors for CVD, which is cardiovascular disease. Landry states, our findings suggest that general health practitioners can recommend vegetarian and vegan dietary patterns to those patients who are at high risk for heart attacks or have poor heart health. So let's first know the cons of the vegan diet. As you can see in this photo, here are some health risks of the vegan diet. The first one being hair loss from protein, zinc, and iron deficiencies, dermatitis from zinc and protein deficiencies, anemia from iron and vitamin B12 deficiencies, osteoporosis and bone fractures from vitamin D and calcium deficiencies, depression and anxiety from omega-3 and zinc deficiencies, hypothyroidism from iodine deficiency, and sarcopenia from inadequate high-quality protein. Eliminating the consumption of animal products may cause nutritional deficiencies. These deficiencies may be associated with increased risk for certain types of cancer, stroke, bone fractures, premature birth, and failure to thrive. A few more cons of the vegan diet are here listed on the right in the picture. Many foods can be considered vegan but might contain more salt and sugar than regular products. According to the Heart Foundation, an increasing number of processed plant foods are making their way to the supermarket shelves, from vegetarian hot dogs to vegan sweet treats. A lot of individuals think that just because something is a part of this fad diet, or just because it's technically vegan, that it doesn't include animal products, they might think it's better for you, when in reality, sometimes it's more processed than a normal product, such as the vegetarian hot dogs and the vegan sweet treats. They may have different items in there that are actually less, but they are actually worse for you. So, all those things we just mentioned, let's talk about the nutritional deficiencies. How can we keep an individual from getting a nutritional deficiency from the vegan diet. According to a study published in the National Library of Medicine, amino acids determine protein quality. Plant proteins include all necessary amino acids through nuts, seeds, legumes, green leafy vegetables, pseudo cereals, which is quinoa, and soy. So, as we mentioned, it's not the actual animal that matters that gives us the protein quality. It's actually the amino acids which can be found in the plants that we're eating. And then, of course, we can have additional supplements for further deficiencies if needed. In conclusion, any diet must be designed properly and with a dietitian. So it's important for an individual to meet with their dietitian to assure proper supplements to prevent nutritional deficiencies. You also must be aware of eating highly processed foods. Just because something is vegan or considered vegetarian does not mean it is the better option for you. And as always, you must pair this with a healthy lifestyle choices such as exercise, rest, less stress, no smoking, and less alcohol. Since heart disease is such a widespread cause of mortality, a well planned vegan diet, along with necessary supplements, can be a preventative for individuals at high risk for cardiovascular disease. And we will end with this video that is some good information from a news channel.
¿Te corre prisa aprender inglés? Atento a este vídeo de aquí.
Aprender en inglés, aprender inglés, aprender inglés.
Eating too much meat and dairy can be bad for your heart. Switching to a vegan diet might help, according to a new study. Researchers at Stanford studied 22 set of adult twins. One twin stuck to a vegan diet for 8 weeks, and the other followed a healthy but omnivorous diet. The researchers checked markers of heart health like cholesterol, insulin levels, sugar levels, and body weight at the start of the study, 4 weeks in, and at the end of 8 weeks. The twins on vegan diets saw improvements. There was a significant decrease in cholesterol levels in the vegan twins compared to the omnivorous twins just 4 weeks in. The vegan twins also had more of a decrease in insulin levels and body weight within 8 weeks. The findings back up other research showing the benefits of a vegan diet. Talk to your doctor if you're considering switching up your diet. With this Medical Minute, I'm Mike Ajachi.
As mentioned in my conclusion, I do support the claim that the vegan diet does in fact decrease the risk of heart disease, but it's very important to talk with your doctor or a dietitian, and just in general, think about things that are less processed in general. Thank you for watching.